us every time we are holding these meetings, and they've built the capacity to be able to look at these reports. We just want them to look at them objectively, not to look at them with the governor in mind, or not to look at them with the speaker or clerk in mind. That is the one success story that I have seen. But even though they are considering the reports, it does not mean that there is no corruption and financial mismanagement in those entities. And I want to encourage most of the other county assemblies to be up to date, because if Kakamega can do it, then the rest of the county assemblies can do it. The reports before us, Mr. Speaker, cover West Pokot County Assembly. West Pokot County Assembly is a mess, is a complete mess, Mr. Speaker. And sometimes the Senate seconds staff to go and manage county assemblies as clerks. West Pokot, for the period under consideration, the clerk of the county assembly was a staff of the Senate who had been seconded there. Mr. Speaker, he was not the best ambassador of the Speaker, because if you look of the Senate, because if you look at the report of the Auditor General, for the formative years of West Pokot County Assembly, they were not the best. And we are working hard to encourage and to empower them to clean up the messes so that they are able to oversight the many stalled projects in West Pokot County Executive. The other assembly whose reports you have laid today is Isiolo County Assembly. Mr. Speaker, 3 months ago, the Senate went to Isiolo County to carry out oversight of projects. We were to be hosted by the Isiolo County Assembly. Mr. Speaker, the Speaker of Isiolo County Assembly disappeared, the clerk disappeared, all the members of County Assembly disappeared. We were only left with the Sergeant at Arms. And I want to thank those gallant Sergeant at Arms, because when everyone else ran away, the Sergeant at Arms were there to receive us and to make sure that at least we had a bottle of water. Isiolo County Assembly has got a leadership crisis. We cannot condemn all the members of the County Assembly, but the leadership of this assembly, particularly the speakership, the last time they appeared before the Public Accounts Committee, Mr. Speaker, we had to ask the Speaker for Isiolo to apologize for utterances that he made in public, failure to which he would be ejected from the meeting. He chose not to apologize, and we subsequently ejected him. And in his mind, he thought that that would stop us from proceeding with the scrutiny. We went ahead with the scrutiny because the clerk was there, and we uncovered gross violations, Mr. Speaker, of the PFM. A county assembly reporting close to 96 million shillings as other payments without justification or without a breakdown. And so, Mr. Speaker, the report that you have laid for Isiolo is of a past period when this speaker was not the speaker, but things are getting worse rather than improving in Isiolo. In Kiambu County Assembly, Mr. Speaker, Kiambu ought to be close to Nairobi and should perhaps through osmosis or other processes, should be able to pick the best practices from Nairobi. The Kiambu County Assembly, when Governor Kimani Wamatangi appeared before us,